Welcome everyone to Team 6 group oral presentation. Throughout Capstone A and Capstone B, we have been focusing on dependable indoor air quality and the job that needs to be done. Comparing current sensors in the market, we zoomed into what was currently missing from the market and could be improved on. Some improvement points we want to offer customers are a positive customer experience, dependable connection, and affordable cost. So what's our value proposition? Our value proposition is adding dependable indoor air quality and monitoring it at a low cost. By offering competitive pricing for indoor air quality monitoring system, we'll generate revenue via product sales, service fees, and extended warranty sales. Our primary costs are product development cost, actual product, sales commission, installation related, and cost to maintain a website and 24/7 service cost. Our moments of struggle. In the moments of struggle we identified and are hoping to solve are currently the system downtime, the loss of occupant comfort when we are installing these sensors, the extended battery life for our sensors, and also wireless sensors versus wired. Longer sensors installation times pose more risk to schedule and profitability. Now that we have identified the moments of struggle, we know we would also have to pinpoint our demand. With the focus of indoor air quality related to COVID reopening, and reopening of businesses and public buildings, we demand for healthier air quality public spaces and are at all-time high, as well as federal state regulations and aesthetic matters. So are part of our demand creation. Customer segment. So who is our customer? Our customer segments are commercial buildings, schools, and hospitals. Due to various regulatory requirements or malfunctioning of the existing system, these customers will be looking to upgrade their system at least possible costs with minimal disruption, which will be the reason for preferencing our product over the competitors. Marketing and sales will incur costs when trying to convince these customers to select our product and services over the competitors. Okay, now that we've learned about customer segment and our moments of struggle, now we'll hand over to our classmate Aaron to walk you through the design.
Thanks, Allie. So looking at the design, we're really positioned to leverage the benefits of a smaller and more agile design team through Veris. Our team will also be able to draw on the resources of Schneider Electric in developing a solution that achieves the significant innovations that will set these wireless sensors apart from the rest of the market. Veris develops products both for Veris and Schneider Electric brands, so the product will have the opportunity to be picked up and sold in multiple product lines. They have an existing sales channel to wholesalers, system integrators, HVAC manufacturers, and end users. The deeper design culture and resource base of Schneider and Veris will result in a product that provides significant customer value. This solution will take a product that could not be used reliably and make it the best option for commercial building managers that could not justify the expense of wired indoor air quality monitors. This innovation will give our company a significant head start over the competition in this segment. Now let's look at manufacturing. Veris and Schneider Electric's shared systems and resources include scaled manufacturing facilities and existing supplier agreements that will allow our product better access to those resources than smaller companies or new entrants into the market. Schneider Electric is one of the 4 Tier 1 companies in the building automation space, also occupied by Honeywell, Johnson Controls, and Siemens. The Tier 1 companies own about half of the global market for commercial HVAC. The company's strengths in supply chain management ensures better availability, quality, and timely delivery of product to keep projects on time and on budget. Existing partnerships and contracts mean that our product enjoys advantages in cost, materials availability, and speed of manufacture over less well-established firms. Let's look at customer support. Portland-based Veris Sensors development team consists of engineers, technicians, project managers, product managers, quality engineers, supply chain specialists, manufacturing, engineering, and marketing communications. This team is specialized skill set and expertise specific to the sensing parameters that we need for a solution, including the people that bring the benefits of indoor air quality monitoring to building managers and administrators. These resources include technical support, design engineering staff, field service team, and the documentation staff. The systems and staff who run them bring ease of use and peace of mind to people using the products, people generating and reading reports of indoor air quality, and the facilities and administrative staff involved in building maintenance and improvement. Customer support resources and capabilities are key to repeat sales in this segment, bringing customers back to install systems in other buildings they manage now that they've seen the benefits and cost effectiveness of the solution. Next, we'll look at the design of the units themselves. Veris Industries' new line of wireless sensors offer a multi-sensor indoor air quality monitoring platform for upgrading existing systems quickly at the lowest cost. This system that we're recommending that we produce really is going to give all of these customers the flexibility that they need to meet their requirements, no matter what their setup is, whether this is a new installation, whether this is a retrofit into a building that they just couldn't get monitored before. And next, let's look at the differential value. Is this solution really going to meet the needs of the customers? When we started this process, we knew that the 4 functional features we chose were valuable to customers because they target priority undershot value targets. Those 4 features were installation, reliability, monitoring, and occupant comfort. Using conjoint analysis, we'll evaluate whether those features are available enough to qualify our proposed product as the best value solution. I'm going to hand off to my teammate Ugel, and he's going to talk a little more about that.
Okay, thank you. Next, we're going to talk about customer research. Does our solution have more utility value than the next best solution? Yes, our product has more value than the next best solution. Analyzing the relative attribution importance response in Table 1, we were able to find that customers value installation first, then occupant comfort second, third, reliability, and lastly, the monitor type. Our best solutions were wireless product that had a long battery life, evaluated CO2, VOC, and humidity, and it also had a short downtime when installed. When comparing this product to conjoint analysis, we found that it was not as profitable in the market as we believed, coming in 3rd place compared to utility values placed by customers. Next slide. Are our customers willing to pay more for the value? Referencing in Table 3, we find that our proposed product scenario is the positive sum of all of our total solutions. That is, our wireless product with a long battery life monitors PM and temperature and had short system downtime. So the answer is yes. Our customers were willing to pay more for the value in these certain utilities we find in Table 3. When evaluating if customers are willing to pay for utilities, we must consider responses and adjust our product approach based on what the market values the most. Failure to correctly translate, adapt, and sustain a strategy could fail the organization's effort to bring our strategy to life effectively. The product scenario function allowed us to evaluate different utilities that can create a marketable indoor air quality sensors as seen in Table 3 and 5. That being said, in order to successfully release a product to the market, we as a company will switch our approach from product 5, which was our next best solution, to product 1, which includes what the customer's most valued utility from each feature. Next slide. Does the market simulator predict if our product will be a winner? So our next best solution and the product concept we began was predicted to be the 3rd best concept winner out of the total 5 simulations. With the insight gleaned from this study, we pivot and change some of the attributes of our solution to adapt to the features that customers valued most. The indoor air quality room sensors most valued, as seen in table 2, were the ones that had wireless over wired, long battery life over strong signal, PM and temperature, and short system downtime. However, this has also allowed us to create an alternate product that could come into second if the first best solution we need to pivot one utility over other due to cost. Next. And next, we're going to talk about our revenue model. In the US, currently, we have 2 to 3 million heating and cooling systems that are replaced. We assume 2 million as our estimated consumer base. We assume that 20% of the product cost will go into sales commission. To switch non-users and to keep up with the consumer churn, we plan on spending 10% of the cost to maintain our target number of consumers. This product does not have a freemium model. We plan on targeting 0.5% of the innovators market and 3% of the early adopters market. The early adopter market is slightly bigger than the innovators market, which lowers our cost of manufacturing due to the economy of scale. So our cost of products goes down from $250 to $200. We also maintain the same cost of advertising, sales commission, cost of churn factor, and pulling non-users. Since our product is still new in the market and further expansion into the market still requires cost. Based on the assumption and revenue model, the final 1 year revenue is 17 million if we capture the projected segment of the market. And next, I'm going to pass on to Nate to go over the rest of the slides.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to talk about the business ecosystem risks. So one of the interesting challenges about how we go to market is we have several different channels: wholesalers, system integrators, HVAC manufacturers, and end users. What this means is there's going to be a lot of different pricing models available. So we need to make those align so that there's not one that has an advantage over the other channels. So pricing strategy is key to solving that issue. The other potential piece of this is the cannibalization of existing products. So this is a new product to our category, but we already have existing economy and wired products. And how we can really manage that is this new product adds a lot more value with lower cost of install. So pricing is going to be the primary way that we're going to be able to manage that risk. Next slide, please. So the next piece is competitors copying technology. So we talked about the tier 1 competitors, Johnson Controls, Honeywell, and Siemens. What we are doing is our new technology, we're applying for a patent. And with that, we'll have the ability to protect that from direct copying, but similar products can be built. So one of the things that Veris does is Veris actually works with our tier 1 competitors to offer what's called a private label. So if Honeywell wants to use our product, we can actually manufacture it for them, put their label on it, and we do quite a bit of business with our competitors. Next slide, please. So the next piece is the online presence. So the primary way that we're going to market these online is going to be through the Veris e-commerce channel, but we will also market these through the Schneider Electric and through partner groups like wholesalers like Kelly.com, which is a massive provider in this segment. One of the things that we need to do, though, is search engine optimization. If you have the greatest product in the world, but it never shows up in the indoor air quality search, you're going to have significant challenges. So what we do is we provide a greater content expertise presence online. So what we do with that is we do routine blogs every month so that we are industry experts. So there's lots of content. So staying on top of the search engine optimization is a key piece that makes sure that we stay in the top 5 searches. And how to do that is just to continue the presence, put tons of new content on every single month. Next slide, please. So though these products are manufactured at our facility in Portland, Oregon, we have components that come from all over the world. So we are not alone with the integrated circuit or IC chip shortage. And we've often waited 4 to 6 months for chips to come in, and then it can take another month for products to get from the port to our dock. So we have to be extremely proactive in how we source the products. So what this means is we're going to have multiple sourced products. We actually design the product itself to not use single source components so that we have alternatives when we have a shortage from one vendor and another. The other challenge is shipping. So shipping costs have gone up significantly in the last 2 years. So we have to be very careful about how we get products to our customers. So we have to be extra mindful of lead times, shipping times, and just build that into our project plans. Okay, next slide. So regulatory. So here you can see the CE and UL listed logos. Our products are going to be CE and UL listed. And what that means is a lot of municipalities and local areas require these certifications to put products in. But one of the challenges that we're seeing is we're seeing quickly evolving regulation around indoor air quality. So California is one of the front runners, then New York, then Massachusetts for indoor air quality standards. So we are constantly working with our regulatory team to make sure that we are staying on top of the industry trends and the new standards that are emerging and making sure that our products meet those needs. The other piece that's a massive challenge for us is this new product is going to dramatically reduce the installation time. So for that, this could be less attractive to integrators. So what we are doing to offset that is we have an increased price and we allow the integrators to make up that lost labor cost by being able to get a larger percentage of the sales commission for the product itself when they sell it. So pricing strategy and staying on top of regulatory is key to our risk mitigation here. Next slide. So then to wrap this up, so overall, the value that we're adding to the customer is they're going to be able to upgrade their existing systems with the new wireless system that installs quickly, installs quietly, and it reduces downtime so they have more comfortably install the system. We're able to reduce the installation price, but with that, we're going to increase the sell price of the actual hardware product. That combined, we're providing a lower total installed cost to the customer. So the customer is seeing faster, cleaner install at a lower overall price. So that's why we believe this product is a winner. And thank you. Next slide.